All right, so the first example we're going to look at is about golf ball driving distances, and we want to see if the brands make any difference in how far the golf ball can be hit. So suppose we want to compare the driving distances for three brands of golf ball, Kirkland, Nike, and Titleist. And you'll notice that I put a K, N, and T, so you can use that as an abbreviation so you're not writing that whole word out every single time on your diagram. That's totally fine to do. For 60 golfers, we select an even number of men and women as we suspect results may vary by gender. Each person is randomly assigned to test one brand of golf balls. Okay, so it says we're starting with 60 golfers, and it doesn't tell us if we have a simple random sample. So I just put that that's not stated. Um, then we need to look at the blocks. So it says that they suspect those results might vary by gender. So, and they split them up. They had an even number of men and women. So that 60 will get split in half. So we have 30 men and 30 women. And that's an innate trait to the sample. So that's not something you can assign people to be one or the other. It's just who they are. Okay, so we don't have a random assign there. But we are going to have a random assign when we get into these groups. So I know that I have three treatments. I have the Kirkland, Nike, or Titleist. So I'll take that group of 30 women and split it into groups of 10, and same thing with the men. Okay, so I have three groups of 10 women, three groups of 10 men randomly assigned. And then each of the women will get either Kirkland, Nike, or Titleist. And each of the men will also get Kirkland, Nike, or Titleist. Okay, so that gets us through our treatments. And now we're at that final part of the experiment. We're going to evaluate our results. We're looking at that response variable. So we'll start with the women. We had three groups of 10 that use either Nike, or Titleist. So we'll see which one they were able to hit the furthest. And we'll separately do the same thing with the men. So look at the distance for the women and the distance for the men. And then to finish up our experiment, we're going to see if there's an overall pattern. So was one brand better for both men and women? Was it a different brand better for women and a different brand for men? So that final conclusion step there is what you want to do.